What's up guys, how are you doing? Long time no see. So today we're gonna be doing the tier list on Marathon's weapon. We're mainly gonna be sticking to PvP because PvE is a whole different kettle of fish, and the guns were completely different. Like let's say the shotgun, it will be in S tier right now, but trust me, against the bots you're probably gonna die half of the time, and it'll probably be at C tier, and you're gonna be probably using Rook if in case you wanna use it, and Rook, I think by leveling him up you can get better and better stuff, so you may end up falling on that shotgun, we never know, but it might be late in the upgrades. Okay, I think you can get him to get real good if you focus on Rook. So we're going to be starting with the S tier list and moving down until we reach onshore, and onshore is actually for the I think it's for the copperhead, but we already got some information on it because I didn't use it. But yeah, let's start. So the BRRT SMG, S tier for sure, highest DPS. It was all over the Silver Slam. All the big YouTubers, all the streamers, they were talking about it all the time. They couldn't get enough of it. It's sometimes a little bit rare, but they couldn't get enough of it. It has 183 DPS. It's 5 round bursts and 35 rounds in the magazine, so obviously that's crazy. 35 rounds in the magazine, that's one of the highest amount of rounds you have in a gun, so in the game right now. So it's kind of crazy when you talk about really dishing out that DPS. It has a strong accuracy. I think if I jump on Twitter right now, you'll see that it is probably the most that was used in the playtest. Yeah, it's just crazy for mid fights, trust me, crazy. Next we have the shotgun, crazy for PvP. This gun is crazy for PvP. Obviously S tier, 485 DPS. The shotgun has one shot potentials, and it has been one of the the most ratty weapon in the game so far. I love it. I wish I had some gameplay, but my recorder can't record Marathon without the anti-cheat detecting it and like closing it off. So but I got to use all the guns, I think, except for maybe one. So yeah, double barrel shotguns are always insane, and I'm not too sure how they're gonna balance this, but this needs to be balanced. I tell you, it's just crazy, to be honest. Point blank, you're just gonna decimate players. Next up we have the hardline PR. I think I want to stick this one in A, to be honest. I don't want to put it in S, but it's all right. Second highest precision rifle damage at 128. High fire rate as a semi-auto rifle. It is very consistent at range, to be honest, and it really puts on pressure on the complication of mechanics, I say, in gun. It really puts pressure onto that. So I wouldn't say that it would be an S tier. I'll just put it in A. You never know, it might stay at the top, closer to the top of the A instead of moving down. The Strider is actually real good. It's pretty much balanced. I'd say it's one of the most balanced precision rifle in the game, and it's gonna be at A. It's not like overpowered or anything. It's happy at 108 DPS. It feels clean. Semi-auto feels it feels consistent. It feels reliable. Then it feels like an old reliable, like a V98 or something like that. It's pretty accurate. I can't say anything much about it really, because I didn't play with it too much, because it's not like the BRRT SMG. So yeah. Next up we have the Overrun. The Overrun, I like the way it looks though. The Overrun looks pretty cool in game. High fire rate, 138 DPS. It's mainly built for aggressive play. You always use it when you jump in as a free kit. I think you get it for free a ton of times. I'm not too sure if they change your weapons every time, but I think I had it a lot when I ran a free kit or a sponsored kit. Close to mid fights, low magazine size, so that's one thing. I can't remember if it was 20 or somewhere around that size, or could be even more, even less, like maybe 18 or something like that. so you're gonna have to reload sometimes to kill players, not every time, but I feel like it's not accurate, and if you're not close enough, you're gonna have that thing where you're gonna die reloading most of the time. But it's pretty good when you hit all your shots. It's pretty good when you hit all your shots. Next we have the M77. Pretty much underrated. Most people rate it at B tier, but I think it's pretty good. 113 DPS. It has a built-in scope. Most people don't know that it has a built-in scope, and you don't have to look for a scope all over. So people who haven't seen it play, and they probably saw it like in the armory, they probably didn't realize that it has a built-in scope. But it's strong, it's accurate, more versatile at range than the overrun, I'd say, making it dependable across multiple engagement distances. So it's pretty good. The Ares, the Ares looks so good in game. I wish we could like see it and like see a nice 3D model of it. It looks pretty nice, and I like the name. I like the name, to be honest. I like the name. We're putting that at S tier also. So heavy ballistic railgun, high velocity projectiles just flying across the map. It's gonna be hard to use. I think most people who maybe play Battlefield and use those railgun kind of stuff, they will enjoy this. Man like Squid G will probably enjoy this a lot. It's crazy when you hit your shots, but it's even crazier when you miss. But I don't want to put it any lower just because it's like a high skill ceiling, but it dominates at ranges. So I kind of think that it's gonna be OP in the right hands. It's gonna be crazy, because I did die from it a few times. I think probably most of the times that I died from range was from it. So yeah. All right, so we're moving down a little bit. Magnum, it pretty much operates like the one in Arc Raiders, I would say. It's more of a make sure you hit your shots than anything else. So we're gonna put it in A tier. It's pretty good, but it's pretty bad if you keep on missing, because it has a slow fire rate. It's heavy ammo, so it's pretty good on that. It's like not flashy. It just looks pretty much like a Halo pistol in game, to be honest, but that's pretty much it. It's just good, and most times you gotta be a good player to use it. Bully SMG, oh, that's crazy. I'm not even sure why I even want to put that in A, but I think I'll put it in a closer to the front A, because it's closer to S than anything else. Heavy ammo SMG, which is real good. Strong, it's pretty strong for the class, to be honest. And if you use maybe assassin, you would be like decimating people. I think 135 DPS, solid weapon overall. But I mean heavy ammo, so economy is gonna bust your bubble a lot. The Copperhead, yeah, the Copperhead, I'm kind of unsure though, but I did learn that it has a DPS of 144. Uses like 12 rounds, needs attachments and stuff to make it really all that. So by the DPS, I think it's pretty good. I think it could be A. I think you could see that A. I think you could see that A. Next we have the Misria. The shotgun is like a pump action shotgun. It's pretty good. All shotguns are pretty insane. It's not as insane as the WSTR or combat shotgun, but it's pretty insane. All shotguns are gonna dominate at close range. You're gonna enjoy it. I think the double barrel shotgun is always gonna be the top when it comes to every game itself. They always put these guns at the best. Next up we have the V85 circuit breaker. Okay, we will put that at A tier. It's a volt ammo. Volt ammo isn't all that, but it's also a shotgun, so it's actually not bad. I think it can move up a little bit there, because it's really good on the performance. It's pretty good on performance. The performance is pretty good, but it's kind of uncertain when it comes to shooting it, to be honest. It's the follow-up shots and stuff just makes it weird. It's weird, but it is an A tier weapon. Next we have the twin tap heavy burst rifle. It's 91 DPS. The recoil is it is learnable, but god awful. It's god awful, but I think if in case you learn it, because it is learnable, you're gonna be happy with it. If you're a beast, if you're like esports pro, you're gonna be destroying people a lot of it. So it's pretty good. You're not gonna drop it just because I'm shit at it, just because I'm bad at it, but it's pretty good based on the stats only. It's insane. Next up we have the volley rifle. Volley rifle is actually pretty good also. Volley rifle was actually used plenty by the streamers also. It's high in precision, 222 DPS. It's a burst rifle. It burst fire rifle, so massive output, but the recoil burst is reliant on how good you are at keeping recoil down. So it's all up to you and your ability to keep the recoil down, but it's pretty insane. Next up we have the impact har. Impact har is actually A tier also. It's heavy AR, likely strong per bullet damage, but the design and roll, it all depends on which shell I think that you want to run with it. I think it works good with maybe triage, maybe fifth. Haven't played the fifth yet, but from the gameplays I see, I think maybe it might be better if I get in the upper hand in the height advantage. That would be pretty good. Next up we have the Retaliator SMG. Oh my god, the SMGs are pretty terrible itself. It has a 600 RPM, 44 rounds, but just starting up shooting just turns you down, bro. You can always get killed just starting a fight, so you kind of have to start the fight rather than the person like see you. You have to kind of like catch them off guard or something like that. That's the way I feel when it comes to this weapon. You have to catch them off guard. The long shot is pretty good. I think I'll put it up there. Pretty good sniper, solid sniper, 70 damage per shot, so it doesn't really one shot players a lot, so you're gonna have to catch them while they're looting, because sometimes if someone shoots you when you're looting, you just start to smash your keyboard and you just it just messes with your head though. So you probably need to hit the person at least 2 shots, so that's gonna be not the best. Next we have the Outland. Outland is also pretty good. I think the Outland is pretty good also. I'll put it at A tier. Outland is pretty good. As you can see the type of bullets they use, so you should know when they have this type of bullet, they are pretty good. Most of them are gonna be doing some nice damage. That's the type of heavy ammo that they have, next we have the V99 channel rifle. It's a volt charge sniper, high burst damage, but it's like the mechanic, bro. The mechanic. Yeah, the mechanic is kind of weird. I think I'll put it at B. The mechanic is always gonna be a drawback. You're probably gonna die if your people are too close to you. Yeah, pretty insane. Next we have the V22. These are kind of like scraping the barrel, to be honest. I think the only thing that's kind of, I'll put it at C. I think the only thing that's kind of B tier right here inside here, I think would be, I I think the Scar is pretty good. Yeah. The overheat mechanic is kind of annoying, but I think it can move up a little bit. Yeah, we can move that up a little bit. For sure the CE tactical is pretty trash. Obviously it just comes with the Rook. Yeah, it comes with the Rook, I think, but it's pretty bad. The V-Punch, yeah, the V-Punch is kind of good. For some reason, it feels good. The V11 punch, V11 punch, it just feels good most of the time. I don't know if it's because you're running like low kit, so it's like feels like it's doing work, but I find sometimes it actually is real good. Demolition SMG, oh my god, these are pretty terrible. We're gonna put them at C. Most of the machine guns are kind of not all that. It's like the higher ammo they have is like the worse they are, so you gotta be careful with them having a ton of ammo in it. It means that they're probably gonna be pretty shit, so stay away from high ammo guns is what I'm telling you. Next we have the Conquest, same kind of vibes, high ammo but it's pretty trash. High ammo, pretty trash. It's consistent with being pretty bad. The V66 Lookout, Volt Precision Rifle, most of these are pretty bad. Most of the Volt I think is pretty bad, but we're gonna put it at B. Most of the Volt, I think the Volt is the worst type of ammo right now. So it's pretty good when you're going in like as a budget, or maybe when you're at low levels, these guns will be very, very viable. But other than that, I think that yeah, they kind of meh. Repeater B, pretty good, but I think it's like the worst in all the like semi-auto kind of rifle-y things. I think it's like the lowest, so it's not nothing to be happy about when you grab it. I usually didn't pick it up at all. Used it a few times but realized that it's like pretty bad, because we used like Tau City, I think, to get most of our information, so we kind of knew how it would perform by just picking up and using it for a while, and it's like, yeah, it does perform like that. And then we have this right here, sounds good, the VOO Zeus, but then at the end of the day it's not like crazy good. It looks good, trust me. It's a railgun, and most of the railgun too pretty bad. They are lethal, extremely lethal, but just thinking of having to charge it and having someone sneaking up on you and probably killing you, it's like when you miss, it's like trouble for you. So that's the main thing about it. But that's pretty much the tier list right here. That is my tier list and my opinion. Maybe other people might have other opinions on it, but I think this is pretty strong. I think the BRRT SMG, the WSTR combat is pretty good. The Bully SMG, these are insane weapons. The long shot volley rifle, these are probably what I'm gonna be looking for as soon as the game comes out. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop a like or a dislike if you don't like it. Say what you feel about it, why you want to move up, and yeah, see you in the next one.